I'm lucky that in my experience of sharing about life with William on social media, the vast majority of responses have been kind, positive, and understanding. However, there's also been a consistent pattern that our wider reaching posts attract a proportion of more judgmental viewers. While it's great that we do sometimes get to communicate outside of our bubble of kindred spirits, some of those negative reactions can feel like glimpses of the dark side of social media. For example, a recent video about the new mileage limits on Motability vehicles was viewed by lots and received a number of less than compassionate comments. Themes included the argument that William should be satisfied with local trips rather than using taxpayers' money to go on holiday. I should say that my wife and I work hard to pay for our trips with William, and that his disability allowance is clearly not going to get us to the Maldives, as one person suggested. Other comments were even more extreme, such as that all of William's welfare costs should be covered by us, his parents, and that he shouldn't be able to enjoy a holiday when there are non-disabled people who can't afford to do so. It certainly felt like there wasn't much light or love in the room when hearing from some of these people, but in the end, I think their attitudes have evolved because they too are struggling. Whipped into a frenzy by the media and egged on by a spineless government, they've come to believe that the vulnerable in society, such as the disabled, those fleeing from war overseas, and minorities struggling to fit in, are the cause of their problems. Everyone struggling to make ends meet deserves better, and stopping disabled people from going on holiday, which the recent changes to the Motability scheme will do for many, won't help that non-disabled person who can't afford to do the same, but maybe distributing wealth at the top, from the huge companies making massive profits to the billionaires who pay no tax, will start to make things fairer. So I'm sorry to say that we will continue to go on our holidays and live the best life we can afford through our wages plus a small amount of disability allowances. And maybe our example will irritate some, but maybe it will also shed some light on this misguided, darker side of social media.